Hello everyone, how's it going? Edot175 back here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a brand new series. As you can see, I have nothing in my inventory other than, the add-on books, and that is because we are starting up a new series where it's going to be focused around what you can see in the background there, villages. We are going to, I don't think I'm going to expand on that one. There's a goat, or a sheep. We are going to be creating our own town, our own village, our own city, with the main goal of kind of creating an area where all the villagers, or all the buildings, are kind of interlinked. All the villagers can kind of go between wherever they want to, and we just create, a safe space, a safe area for all of them to live. So, yeah. Let's dive right into it. Maybe before we go on any adventure, and we'll go and check out the town that is nearby us. See what we can get from there, and see what we can... get up and out of there. See what we can bring to our new area. I'm not too sure, I'm not too convinced on building a town around here. I kind of want to make it seem more realistic. I'll pick an area where, in a hypothetical role-playing sort of sense, it has potential for trades and stuff, like, down by a port or something like that. Now, while this was a nice little village, I think we are going to head through the jungle, and see where we can end up. Well, actually, it is going nighttime, with some old-school Minecraft music playing. It is only right we do the traditional thing, and dig a little hole in the ground and stay here for the first night. Just make it nice and safe. Bed down, bed down, and sleep through the night. We wake up, new morning, the sun is over this way, and we will head into the jungle. Alright, some basic upgrades. Away with the wooden tools, into the Stone Age. So while we're running along trying to find the perfect location for our city, may as well run over some of the early objectives that we have that we're going to hopefully tick off, in the next couple of episodes. Number one's obviously find the location for where we want to have the city. That is going to obviously be done in this episode. Number two is to get a starter base set up. Number three would be to find our first villagers that we're going to bring across. And hopefully, store them somewhere very safe and not prisony. Number four would probably be to, set up like a mine and sort of basic things around the city. Down here looks very cool. Oh my god, look at that. And then after that is probably, setting up another portal. I'm not going to show absolutely everything I do in this series, because then it's just going to turn into another Edotcraft where it's going to be a million episodes before I do anything. So, I am just going to cut out lots of the in-between bits that are not interesting at all. But hopefully we can find somewhere to set up base soon, because I would like to get started. It just needs to... oh nice, it's raining. It's somewhere that needs to, speak out to me. It needs to scream to me that this is where a city needs to be built. This is where a population needs to live. And in saying that, just up ahead over here kind of looks... well, of what I can see through the... through the rain. Just over here kind of looks like a nice wee area to start setting up. I'll get up on top of this to kind of look over the land. You know what? What is that? Why is that doing that up there? But to be honest... oh, that's not a good spot. Maybe stay away from the pillager outpost. We'll head this way. Well, at least the pillager outpost means that there's a village nearby, so if I do want to set up kinda close, we know where we can get our villagers from. That pillager outpost being there has really just ruined my day. That was the first area I had seen in my however many block journey that I was like, you know what, here would be nice. I have a feeling that this Minecraft day will be the day we find where we are going to set up our city, because I've been running for 20 minutes And to be honest, I'm kind of getting fed up just running and not being able to do anything. Whoa, look at that down there. That's cool. Oh, I nearly ended up down in it. Now, can I land just on... Oh! That could have gone very badly wrong, and 20 minutes of running would have been for nothing. You know, if we stand just... Maybe we'll go back up there to kind of get a better view, but even if we stand here, you know, we have space here to build. We could build just over there. We could then do another bridge to kind of lead on to there. We could do a bridge to get all the way over to there, back over here and back over here, and just have it one big, you know, interlinked city. I think we may have found where we're going to set up. And I suppose the only issue is, where are we going to get villagers from? But that is maybe a challenge for whenever we do that challenge. But until that point, I think that this is the perfect area to set up base. You know, I'm going to take... Maybe I'll set up my house over here, and then we have a bridge over to here, and then we'll do... Okay. Now, if we just take a look while we're here... This area will be Area 1. This is where we position our base and our own personal farms. Over here you can see Area 2. This is where we're going to set up, you know, the first few shops for the villagers and sort of villager farming area and breeding area. This will be Area 3. This is where we're going to be setting up different sort of trading areas and different sort of shops that we can use to our advantage. Area 4 is going to be done kind of like a residential area for all the villagers that are working over in Area 3 and 2. And Area 5 we are also going to do as maybe like a residential area or whatever just comes to us when we're in the midst of the build. Whoa, how do I get back down here? Editing, right? So hopefully those areas sound alright and sound pretty cool. If you know you think of any changes, or maybe over there would be better to set up all the trading areas, and this would be better for residential, and I'm better setting my house up there, and there better being... Whatever way you kind of want to have this laid out, we could also do it that way. What we are going to do is wall off each of the different areas to kind of protect it from mobs, keep everything lit up, and the bridges that could go in between are also going to be, you know, well fortified and lit up. But I think we are going to set up over here. I think this is where we are going to position our home. Okay, give me 2 seconds to clear all the trees here in this area to kind of get a better view of what I'm working with. Who said deforestation was a bad thing? We now have a good bit of materials to build a starter base, or just a sort of starting house area over here. Gonna have to kind of think about what way I want that set up. But just for this first episode, I think that is maybe where we are going to wrap up. And then in the second episode, we are going to start construction on our base. Hopefully get that all done, and then we can move on to the next of our objectives. But to anyone who's still here, thanks for watching. Meetup175, I hope you enjoyed, and consider liking and subscribing. I will see you in the next one.